Alright, cool. I guess we're ready here. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so this is System Shock 2, obviously. First thing you'll notice is that I'm strafe running at a diagonal angle. Just makes you go a little bit faster in this game. Actually quite a bit faster. But yeah, so in this game you get choices for which class you play. We're going to go OSA because that's the psychic class. There's Marine and Navy. Navy is better at hacking, Marine's better at shooting, but psychic powers are broken, so we're going to use those. So then you go through these 3 tunnels to select which skills you want at the beginning. So we're just going to get various stuff, psionic ability, instead of research, certain things. This one gives us +1 agility, which makes us go faster, so that's nice. Okay, so now the game starts, and we're going to use agility on the psychic thing. I'm holding a ball right there because it's the psychic amplifier, or whatever the hell. And put in the code, of course, 451. This game's a bit loud for me. Okay. So, yeah, my UI is pretty big. That's just so you guys can see it, because the quality of my stream is so shitty. So right there I just grabbed a speed booster through the ceiling. It's a speed hypo. And those are really important. And I've grabbed 2 more right in there. So I want to make sure I grab as many of those as I can before I get a certain psychic ability that lets me duplicate them. So I'm getting a key right there and another psi hypo. Psi hypos refill my psi energy, which is the red bar on the bottom. Okay, so we're coming up on the first major glitch here. So I'm going to wait till this guy shoots me in the ass and then kill myself and fall on a ladder and transition to the next area. And basically that's a couple glitches, which I already changed to easy. That's a couple of glitches working together right there. So I killed myself, so I'm technically dead right now. And when you die in this game, you fall over. And that's why I'm so small right now, so you'll notice that I'm a lot shorter. But usually when you die, obviously you can't move after. So that's why you have to touch the ladder, and for some reason when you die and touch a ladder, you're able to continue moving after your death, so you can turn into a zombie. But yeah, we're just grabbing some extra stuff, some extra quest items, like the chemicals that I got up there. Those are going to be important later. Getting some ammo, not ammo, but money, which will let us duplicate items, mostly speed hypos. So anytime I can pick up money on the way, I'm going to do that, because it requires 20 bucks to duplicate. And right there I just got duplication. And I was trying to duplicate some speed hypos before doing this next glitch coming up. So right here I'm going to throw down some armor on the floor and boost myself. Oh, I missed it right there. There's a cutscene trigger right here that I'm trying to skip. There we go. The cutscene trigger is pretty small. It's not that hard to skip, but when you're short like this, it can be kind of difficult. Short guy problems. So yeah, sometimes the duplication won't succeed, and that's just a waste of psi, and it sucks. And if you fail it too much, then you'll lose too much psi, and you'll pretty much be screwed. And I'm really getting bad luck. Holy shit. Anyway, so since I skipped the cutscene trigger, it's still there, so you can see the screen was turning white. And I had to get out of there before the cutscene started. If I went back in that area, the cutscene would start instantly. Alright, so yeah, just by knowing all the codes of the game, you can skip a lot. And you can sequence break and stuff like that. So 15 more nanites. These guys all have nanites, which is the money of the game. Just picking up money on the way. Yeah, you can see that I'm going fast as hell because of the speed hypos. Usually when you use speed hypos in this game, if you run into walls, you'll actually take a lot of damage and usually end up killing yourself. But since we're invincible, because we did that invincibility glitch, since we're technically dead, we can just use speed hypos and run into walls and not worry about it. So we're able to go really fast all the time. And you'll notice that I pick things up really quickly. That's because I have the use button set to mouse wheel, so when I go over a body or anything, I can just scroll my mouse wheel down and it'll pick stuff up instantly, which is really useful. So yeah, we didn't die from the fall damage right there. It's really good being invincible. And we can just go under their legs because we're short. Okay, so now that we did all that, we can go in the elevator and go up to hydroponics. Unfortunately, we can't go any further because there's some bullshit blocking the elevator. Right there, I just grabbed an upgrade that makes me go faster. Okay, so since I'm short, I have to kind of use the chair to boost myself over there. So the thing I just equipped right there was a research implant, and it makes it so that I'm able to research stuff, which I just did on the Toxin A. Okay, I'm trying to get up here so that I can jump across here. Okay. So I'm researching those chemicals, which will let me use the Toxin A, which is an important quest item. So you have to research in the game, like it's a requirement. So she gives you points so that you're able to put it into research skill. But what you can do in this is just put it into research and then research the stuff, and you'll effectively have the points, so you'll research it really quickly, but then you can just undo it, so then you'll get all your points back, because we're never going to research anything else again, so we don't need those points in research anyway. So we'll just take the points back and use it for something more important. So there's my first shot fired right there. I just shot a window. It's pretty exciting. Oh wait, that wasn't my first shot. I shot another window earlier. Anyway, I'm grabbing more shit. We gotta put the Toxin A capsules in all these things to make it so that the elevator shaft gets cleared out. I'm gonna grab a grenade launcher right there, which will become important later. Get the key card right there. Get some extra money. Okay, now I'm gonna use a skill that I haven't used yet and never gonna use again. It's called Psi-Pol. It's like telekinesis. And I'm just gonna get some cybernetic modules from that, which are basically skill points. So I threw away my research thing because we don't need that anymore. Reload my grenade launcher right there, put everything in there. And I replaced it with an agility like modifier thing, so I can go faster. Get another speed hypo. And there's my cybernetic modules that I Psi-Poled earlier. Okay, so now we're gonna get another skill, a very important, useful one, probably the most broken one. It's called relocation, and it basically works like mark and recall in like Elder Scrolls or something like that. So I'll put down the teleportation marker right there, and then I'll be able to teleport back there once I use it again. Put it in there and then teleport out. So I'm gonna put one right there, shoot the window.
This is Xerxes. Why do you let the Metal Mother guide your actions?
Get some more psi modules right here.
Do you not join the glory of the last?
And put the last one in, and then we can get out of here. And we're gonna skip an entire floor right here because we don't need to go to that one. And put a relocation thing in the floor, mantle out, and then we'll be out of bounds right here. So you get a free out of bounds trip, and that's why we stayed small the entire game, so that we can skip all that stuff right there. And we just skipped like most of the game. So I'm gonna get some more agility so I can go faster. And we're gonna skip the rest of the game pretty soon. Get on the tram, jump out because we're faster. Duplicate some more speed hypos because we need more drugs. And I'm going to use relocation right here in combination with mantling, and it's basically a way to get out of bounds. And when you go out of bounds in this game, half your body goes out of bounds and the other half kind of stays above ground. Right there I just got a mind control skill which will help me make it so that enemies don't mess with me. Okay, get another psi hypo. But yeah, I'm going to be going out of bounds a lot. And basically, so I'm going to mantle right here, put a relocation trigger, crouch, mantle, relocate again, and then go under the door. So, it's a pretty simple trick, but the timing is a little bit difficult. I'm going to do a cool little jump right here. Oh, I fell. Okay, I didn't know. That blocked him. Okay, so we want to lift this missile up. You're supposed to like do kind of a puzzle thing, but you can actually just jump up to the ladder. If you time it right. You can go over here. So we're just kind of trying to run through here. Get out of the way. Alright, I need to stop wasting so much psi. So we're going to use the neural restructuring, which is the mind control thing, on this guy. Because otherwise he would attack us and mess with me while I'm trying to go out of bounds right here. So out of bounds right there. I lean forward so that I fall under the map a little bit. And then we can skip that door. And usually we'd have to kill all those eggs, those red eggs, to open that door. But luckily, we don't have to do that. So this is pretty straightforward. We just kind of run to the end here. Now I'm going to do another relocation thing. You'll notice that I'm always doing it on these slants, or slopes, I guess. That's the only way to really do it. It's right there. I just grabbed a thing that makes me do more damage. You saw I went completely out of bounds right there. That's because I crouched while I relocated. For some reason that makes that. Oh! So right there, you saw my camera get tilted. That was actually my head being disconnected from my body. We're actually going to use that pretty soon. It's actually a really useful trick. So I'm just going to mind control that guy and then try to go out of bounds. Oh yeah, this is the body of the many. I haven't talked about the story at all in this game. It's too much to talk about. Okay, so I'm out of bounds right now. I need to be careful that I don't go back in bounds by accident. Okay, so see that my view just flipped upside down. I have to time this right. 6, 7, I think. I hope. No, that was way too far. Luckily, you're able to kind of readjust yourself using Oh, I missed barely. So I'm trying to skip all of the body of the many. You can see the entire map, and I'm just trying to skip all of it. I think I just barely missed again. Damn. Alright. So it's better to be a little bit later than early because you're able to readjust. So that should work. There we go. It's still faster. Because that entire section is pretty slow. So I'm pretty low on psi, but luckily I can just spend a little bit of skill points to get an extra psi point right there. Put all the rest of my points into heavy so that I can use the grenade launcher. And go out of bounds right here. And we're coming up on time. I'm going to go all the way out of bounds, and Showdown is right here, so I'm just going to shoot her head with grenades. So there she is. Coming up on time. Time.
Nah.
So that's System Shock 2. I kind of edited the cutscene to skip straight to the good part right there earlier, but yeah. So that was pretty fast. God, there was a lot to talk about in that run. Sorry if you didn't understand any of it. It's pretty fucking crazy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the shock block.